The UAAP, the Ateneo Blue Eagles women's volleyball team, getting a new head coach ahead of season 86. The Katipunan-based squad enlisted the services of Philippine national men's volleyball team head coach Sergio Veloso, who will replace longtime tactician Oliver Almadro. There is Coach Sergio, and we will go all out on this story with the Brazilian coach himself. I'm learning my Portuguese. Is joining us via Zoom. By the way, I wish, Coach, first of all, I want to greet you. Boa noite. Como vai? Obrigado.
Boa noite. Muito bem. Obrigado também.
I had to learn. I really had to research some Portuguese words. Coach, you have a beautiful country, by the way, Brazil. I really want to visit Brazil. But first of all, thank you. Congratulations on your appointment. Maybe next time you can be here live in the studio. I want to meet you in person. I even told Sir M. Fernandez, athletics director, I told him I want to meet you in person. Coach, how did you end up as a team's head coach replacing Coach Oliver Almadro? How did things happen that way?
Yeah. First, good night for everybody. Okay, thank you for the interview. And Mr. Sherry and Mr. Fernandez called me and asked me if I want to be a part of the Ateneo program. And I think this little first touch can be about the Vicente, the setter of the national men's team, my captain, and Vicente's assistant with Mr. Fernandez. Mm-hmm. I think can take a good for me. And now I here in the Ateneo.
Was it an easy decision for you, or did you have to think about it, ask your family? How long did it take you, Coach, to accept the job? And what were the factors that made you say yes?
Yes, I'm a coach a long time. I started my career. It's 19 years old. I start my career. I continue to play too, but now my son and my daughter, now 19 and 22 years old, it's not more kids, okay? And the F5B, the International Volleyball Federation, invite me to be a part of the program. The FIVB have a program, the development of volleyball in the world. And I start as a coach in this program in 2020 in Bahrain. I was a head coach in Bahrain. Last season, I was a head coach in Maldives. And for this season, Philippines invited me to be a part with the men's. And I'm so excited with this possibility. Philippines have a very good potential to be in the, I don't know the time, but stay in the high level.
Coach, when we talk about volleyball around the world, Brazil, especially the women's, and I remember watching Leila Barros here at the Phil Sports Arena. This was decades ago, and it was just fan craze. A lot of Filipinos are fans of Brazilian volleyball. So coming from a veteran coach as yourself, a country that has a highly great volleyball program, what's your impression upon being with Ateneo, seeing Ateneo's volleyball culture and program? What did you think about Ateneo's volleyball program?
Yeah. We need to talk two things separate. First, about the Philippines volleyball. Okay, I think the whole community needs to work together. Okay, now you have a PNVF, and I think it's a new association. 2 years, 3 years, and college, university, clubs, everybody needs to work together. To go for the next level. If you look in the whole world, you can see here now in VNL, when you look the strong national teams, and you look this country have a strong league, okay? But who start this strong volleyball? the national team. When you have a strong national team, okay, you have more strong clubs, more strong college, and everybody improve and increase together. And when I received the invitation for Ateneo, I'm so happy because the same mentality is in Ateneo. It's my mentality. All my life, I think this, you can take, how can I say, a good citizen, okay? Not a good player. You need to take a good citizen. As a person, you need to take good graduate. Okay, you can take a good high school after a good college. Sometimes you can make a master, and you can continue in the school. But the big problem in Brazil, if you want to play in high level, no matter if a football or volleyball, basketball, you need to follow only a professional or a college. And this is the big problem. Because in this time when you have a 19, 20 years old, it's so early to decide this. Okay? And this program here in Ateneo, it's a good because you can make a good practice, you can take a good player, and at the same time, you take a good college. Okay, you can be a very strong student, a very strong professional. And this idea, this mentality, it's for me, it's the most important.
What will you improve with Ateneo's volleyball? Will you focus more on serving, focus more on receiving, or having a fast-paced kind of game? Coach, save your answer for later. We'll take a quick break, Coach. Stay where you are. Coach Sergio will answer that question and more. Our conversation with Ateneo's new women's volleyball coach, Sergio Veloso, will continue after this quick break. Stay tuned to Sports Desk, only here on CNN Philippines, where we go all out for the day's top sports stories. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Sports Desk, only here on CNN Philippines. Sergio Veloso is the new head coach of the Ateneo women's volleyball team, and he is still joining us today live here on Sports Desk. And Coach, as I said earlier, you've been around the world coaching for almost 4 decades. With that kind of experience, what changes, improvements, or concepts or things that you will focus on with regards to Ateneo's volleyball program?
Yes, I like to use a phrase about sometimes we win, sometimes the opponent win, but every time we learn. And this conception I put in the mindset of the players. You need to work 110% all the time. Okay, the most important, it's not a quantity, but it's a quality. And you need to use this, and my focus, okay, I use an analogy about a build. Okay, my first floor, it's a ball control. If you control the ball, you can play. If you cannot control the ball, it's impossible to play. And in the volleyball, it's so hard because if you lost one ball, the opponent got a point. It's a little different like basketball. You shot a ball, if you don't get a point, okay, you try to defense and try to take more. Football, the same. If you kick the ball in the goal and the goalkeeper get the ball, okay, you have other opportunity. But in volleyball, if you lost 1 point, you need to create other 2 points because the opponent passed you one and you need to go again the same point and after one. And you need to take a strong mind to do this. And I use this. First, ball control. Second, be smart. Be smart. If you know how to play, you know how to win. And the last one, it's a celebrate. Celebrate. Good energy. Good energy. You use this conception and when you put over these 3, a strong mind, okay, this is important. When you use this, you can improve any kind of skill. Attack, defense, serve. Okay, the first, you need to change the mentality.
Ball control, be smart, celebrate, especially with volleyball. You can tell because a couple of points, you lose, body language, and then it's like a domino effect. Have you met the players already, Coach? What's your first order of business with the team?
Yes, I feel, okay, the girls want to improve. The girls try to do a best. Okay, this for me it's more important. Okay, because each player have a time. Okay, some players can improve in 1, 2, 3 practice, 1 month, 2 months. Other players need more time. But the most important, he wants to improve. Okay, he wants to work hard. If you show me this, I'm stay all the time with the players. But I know this is hard, and sometimes I need to push a little more, but this balance, it's important. Because when you stay in the hard moments, when you stay in the stress moment, if you know how to use your strong mind, you can play better.
Coach, I wish we had more time. I wish we had 1 hour just for you, but limited time only. What are the biggest challenges for you and the team, Coach, with the departure of veterans and stars like Faith Nisperos, Vanny Gandler, and what do you want to tell the Ateneo fans so to get them hype up for season 86?
Yes, now I put all my focus in this preseason. Okay, the players need to understand my philosophy, my system. Okay, and I know if the players understand, if the players follow my system, I think you can show for Ateneo fans, for the Ateneo communities, a strong team. Okay, but like I told, the victory, it's not if you win or if you lose. The victory, if you try to do your best and you do your best. Okay. But sometimes you play with the opponent, and this opponent, it's so strong. Okay? But if you try to do your best and you play your best, in the end, you get a victory. Okay? And it's a part of the match. Okay? Sometimes you take you win. Sometimes the opponent win. This is the magic of the sport.
Coach, again, thank you so much. Maraming salamat. Obrigado. Boa noite. And I'll speak to you soon. Come by here next time inside the studio, Coach, okay? Tell Sir M. Fernandez. Thank you, Coach. The best of luck to
Thank you.
That was Coach Sergio Veloso, now the new head coach of the Ateneo Blue Eagles women's volleyball team. Obrigado, Coach.